We are the Gabbiest Gang, love to talk all day, don't know what we are saying on the League of Ridiculous Conversation.
Do we have anything to talk about?
I've been watching a lot of shows.
Me too. I've been watching a lot of anime.
Oh, yeah. Friday I watched Love, Chinibyo, and Other Delusions. Finished that. Watched the movie. I've been I finished the.
What's your overall review of that series?
So cute. That anime is adorable. And then I was watching Unsolved Mysteries. I finished that. Just kidding.
I still need to start that.
I'm missing one because I was like listening to it and doing work, and one of them needed to be or one of them had subtitles, or it was in a different language with subtitles, and I didn't watch that one. So actually, I'm missing one episode.
Oh, interesting.
And then I've been watching The Last Dance.
So wait. For Unsolved Mysteries, is it like multiple mysteries in one episode, or okay? So
multiple mysteries in each episode.
Okay, so it's the same format as the original show, just with no host.
Yeah, no host. So,
Gotcha.
One episode, this story for 45 minutes.
Wait, so then which is the one that William Shatner is hosting?
William Shatner's hosting one?
Isn't he?
Let's
Not
see.
that I know.
William Shatner.
Yeah, he's hosting some sort of like...
Unexplained.
Yeah, like some sort of like Ripley's Believe It or Not rip-off kind of situation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And that's on Netflix too?
That's on Hulu.
Huh. Okay.
It's unexplained without an E, but a capital X.
Ooh,
Okay.
that means it's extreme.
Sounds interesting.
Okay, and then you said you're watching The Last Dance, which is out of character for you.
I don't watch the basketball, but this is real intense.
Yes, The Last Dance, it's the Michael Jordan documentary.
Oh.
It's really interesting.
I thought it was that dance movie.
Oh, Save the Last Dance?
Save
Yeah.
the Last Dance.
with that blonde chick.
Julia
That's the first thing I thought
Stiles?
of.
Julia Stiles.
Stiles.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her since like the Bourne movies.
That's the most recent thing she was in, I believe.
Who was the dude in
she
that?
was
Was
on a
that
TV
Mikhail
show.
Pfeiffer? Mackay Pfeiffer? No.
In Save the Last Dance?
I don't
Yes.
think so.
Mackay
It was
Pfeiffer's
him?
in Save the
Okay.
Last Dance.
It was?
Oh, okay.
I believe so.
Oh, now we got.
No, that's Honey.
You shut your face, bringing up Honey in this. It's like,
That's Honey.
Yeah, remember we had all those movies at the same
Fuck,
time?
what's
Yeah.
that guy's
Yeah.
name? He's in...
Sean Patrick Thomas.
that was
Okay,
him.
I was like,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
him.
I didn't think that was Mackay.
I thought it was Mackay Pfeiffer for some reason. He was in a lot of those at that time, so...
Yeah, he was in Honey.
Oh, God.
He was in Honey. He was in 8 Mile.
Not the same movie.
Was he in Glitter?
Same time frame.
Can I have 8 Mile Honey? Is that a thing that I can have?
Oh, man.
So yeah, what do you think about the Last Dance? Like I've only watched 4 episodes because the 5th episode starts with "In loving memory of Kobe Bryant." I'm like, nope, I can't do this right now. I can't.
I watched 5 minutes of it, and I was like, oh, boy. That's why I messaged you.
Yeah.
And you said you didn't watch it, so I kept my mouth shut.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it eventually. It's just I wasn't in the headspace for it. So
That's fair. I'm enjoying it. Like, there's a lot of basketball. There's a lot of drama in basketball that I never knew really existed.
Oh yeah, and what the documentary will exemplify, it'll prove is that Michael Jordan is the GOAT. He hands down is the GOAT.
Yeah, I remember we had this conversation. I mean, he, at least to my understanding, it shows how much of the way he paved
Yeah.
for a lot of the things, which, again, I'm in no way, like, about basketball.
Yeah.
But it's interesting to hear, one, in price, how someone can get paid for
yes.
more.
Yeah. the craziest one of the craziest facts that comes out of that documentary is that Scottie Pippen, who is probably pound for pound the better player, like probably the best player at that time.
Yeah,
he was paid like he was 167th highest paid in the entire league, and this man was probably better than Michael Jordan. Like pound for pound wise, like in terms of stats, it's crazy.
It's just
but,
I've heard all the names, like I've heard these names thrown around. I just didn't really know their stories. I just knew they were basketball players, and I just kept thinking Dennis Rodman was one. I thought he was crazy, wild.
Crazy.
I mean, yeah, he came out with a documentary called "As Bad as I Want to Be."
Yeah, and then I remember
it's like in the late '90s, I think.
I remember seeing that like a naked, almost naked pitcher holding the basketball floating around places.
Yes.
Like I remember seeing it, and then I remember him being with Madonna. Or fooling around with Madonna, and I always remembered
that was when she thought she was black for a while.
Yep, she got that rod, man.
Yeah, and then they showed Carmen Electra, and I was like, I haven't seen her in years, but she looks great.
Oh no, she is wonderful looking still.
Yeah, I was like,
she's still aging well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was looking at her Instagram, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, she was touched by Prince, so it makes sense.
Was she?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
She's also
brought
with
her
that
into the
tattoo
public.
guy we talked about recently.
Well, Dave
with.
Navarro.
Yeah, I had to look.
I
him
liked
up.
them as a
Hey.
couple.
Aww.
I liked them. It looked like a good match to me. Something seemed natural about that. And then it didn't work out.
Fucking Anne at the store. She used to date Dave Navarro.
What?
Did you ask all the questions about that?
I tried. We had customers. It was a little rude.
Okay.
What am I going to say to her about that? Like, I was like, how much cocaine did you guys do? I mean, it's like,
yeah.
I want to know what he's like, just like when no one's around.
It was. She said it was when they were.
Days?
It was before he became Dave Navarro. So like
so before like Chili Peppers.
So he was just David Navarro.
He was just David Navarro. He said she would like call him, or he would call her in the middle of the night just to talk about his feelings.
That sounds like Dave Navarro, honestly.
Yeah,
dude's had a hard life.
David Navarro looks like the son of like that other actor that always plays like the quote unquote handsome guy that always hits on like their friends or their son's girls.
No idea what you're talking about.
Dave.
In New Girl, she what's his name?
Schmidt.
It's Schmidt's
Somebody
dad.
older.
In New Girl.
Oh, that guy.
What's his name?
Dang it.
He's always like this dad in a movie where like everyone wants to hook up with him because he's like the hot dad. Fuck, what's his name? He looks exactly like him. Just
he doesn't look
older.
exactly.
Okay, he looks.
Oh, Peter Gallagher.
Yeah, Peter Gallagher.
That guy.
Peter Gallagher.
Wait,
looks nothing like Dave
Peter-
Navarro.
Really?
yeah, nothing at all. And I think you
They have
mentioned
big
Peter
eyebrows.
Gallagher.
I think that's your connection.
You know, that's all you
I
need.
think
You
Steph
just need
has
one
mentioned
trait
Peter
and you
Gallagher.
look exactly like.
Peter Gallagher looks like someone else. I feel like last year we had this conversation. That she thought somebody
Did I not
else.
say that he looked like
Inaccurately.
Dave Navarro?
Because I think this is back when we discovered that Steph has face blindness for white people.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true.
That's right. That's her racist trait.
You're literally a character from Hannibal.
He's in Hannibal?
No. I said you are literally a character from Hannibal.
Oh. I don't know.
Because there's a character who's
seen
face blind.
Oh, God.
To one race.
Well, she only sees
one
three white
ethnicity?
dudes and can't tell who's who.
Just kill them all.
Lawrence Fishburne's never been in that room with her.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I wish I could remember. I wish I could remember. Like I swear it was Peter Gallagher. I just can't remember who Steph thought looked like him, or what the correlation relation
Podcast
was.
listeners, if you can go back through the archives, and
Ramon
find
and Jen. Ramon and Jen have been going back through all the old episodes.
God.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right.
So they may be around that area or at least have recent memory. So if you two could let us know when we found out about Steph's racist face blindness, that'd be great.
I texted Anthony last night, and he did not know. Well, he hadn't seen the movie, but I was have Jordan, you or Stephanie, have you guys seen Mandy?
No.
That's the Nick Cage movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to watch it so bad.
I've heard it's pretty cool.
I don't know where to watch it.
Really, really weird.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, where did you watch it?
Scott has the Blu-ray.
Dang
okay.
it.
All right. Well, that makes sense.
No, it was. I couldn't even tell you what happened because I just was so unhappy with it. Like, it was just, it was just so weird. It wasn't.
Now, isn't it like a horror film?
It's
or like
a horror, suspense, thriller, fantasy, something.
If you have Shudder,
and Nick Cage at 11.
Yeah, he doesn't really talk. He just likes to scream in it. Like, there's not a lot of dialogue from him in the movie.
Perfect for him.
But like it's weird. I would definitely suggest you guys should see it if you can at one point. But it's really, really wild. Like,
It's $3.99 on Amazon Prime.
Like, I was not. It wasn't for Leland. Like, I'll put it that way. I was just like, oh, this is. I'm glad I saw it, but I don't ever need to rewatch this.
Where do you stand on Nick Cage in general?
I like National Treasure and Moonstruck.
I like Face Off.
Okay.
That's it. Oh, Con Air, but not for
Good
him.
Con Air too.
Now, Face Off, I hate Face Off with a passion. So like, I can't.
Oh.
You got two
why?
strikes. You got. What's his nuts and Nick
John
Cage?
Travolta?
Yeah, you got two strikes in that. Like, I'm like, no.
But can you imagine that? Imagine if they made Face Off in 2020.
Oh, that'd be
2021.
real weird.
2022.
It'd be real
I
weird.
mean, they'd at least have a better way to explain how that worked.
But who would they get though? I'd like to submit Lakeith Stanfield and Kid Cudi.
I was going to say
this-
problematic.
Now, do you? Was the joke that one's white and one's black?
No, they're both black people.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just a change.
One should be white
that's-
and one should be black. That will be the face
No,
off trick.
that's super problematic.
Is it?
Yeah,
Isn't that
then you
movie already
literally
exist, though?
literally have blackface. That's problematic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this is how you get around it. You just have both characters always wear gloves, so you never see their hands, and you just have the other actor play the new character.
Yeah, but in Face Off...
Yeah. Like, that's John Travolta was John Travolta playing Nick Cage as his character. Like,
Yeah,
we're not actually removing faces
That's
here.
what I mean.
but it would
It's-
be really funny. It's just a black dude with white hands running around.
Oh yeah, that's
This is horrible.
I just he's just done a lot of things that I wouldn't want to watch in general.
so you haven't enjoyed Nick Cage since like 2012.
Was that the last? No,
I mean, making up a year. Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just guessing.
He's just not, he's a fine actor. Like, I don't have any issues. Like,
Is he?
Well, it's not one of those like Abed things where I'm like, I'm not going to go to a class. Is Nick Cage good or bad? Like, it's not one of those kind of situations. I think he's fine for what he does. I just don't necessarily want to watch the things he's maybe in per se.
Did you like him in Kick-Ass? I just didn't like him screaming.
I mean, yeah, but I didn't.
Remember he's on fire and dying?
You don't remember that part?
No, we all do.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was like, that was the worst whining ever.
Yeah, because the man's on fire and dying.
Yeah, that was horrible.
And just saying the most insane shit.
Like I feel like you
What
should.
a
Oh man,
fucking
this is my
death scene.
favorite part.
I think my
kinda
problem
is.
is after I saw him twice 2 years in a row at the Ghost Rider panel at Comic-Con, like that kind of ruined. I'm like, oh, I don't. You're a special kind of weird that I just don't want to watch.
I mean, he's a Coppola. What'd you expect?
Oh, I get it. I'm just but I don't like. I don't know. I'll watch stuff if he's in it, but I don't go out of my way to see a movie that he's in.
Like the Color of Space, wherever that movie was.
What?
The newest movie that he's in, it's like some color comes from space and it blows people's minds.
What?
I don't know
Fuck
what
are you talking about?
I don't know what movie that is. There's nothing on
Never
here
heard of that.
that has. I'm
He's
looking
in a
at the
like
list. I don't.
Color of Space.
Oh, Color Out of Space. That's
There,
what it's
see?
called.
It's one word.
Yeah, but it makes all the difference.
One of those
Color
is Google
of Space
searchable.
and
The other is
Color
not.
Out of Space. There's a huge
I've
difference.
never heard of that movie.
Me neither.
Neither have I.
No.
After a meteorite lands in the front yard of their farm, Nathan Gardner and his family find themselves battling mutant extraterrestrial organisms that infect their
What?
minds and bodies, transforming their quiet rural life into a technicolor nightmare.
Oh
Apparently,
shit!
it's adapted from the Call of
It came
Cthulhu
out-
and
it came
other
out
weird
this year.
stories.
Yeah. It came out this
Oh,
year, like in
fuck.
January.
Yeah.
Steph, can you see if it's streaming anywhere?
Let's see.
Does it have Willem
That
Dafoe
sounds
in it?
fucking rad.
Right? It sounds awesome. Like,
Jordan,
wait, Leland, what'd you say?
does it have Willem Dafoe in it?
Well, I don't know if he's a friend or from this movie. Let's see.
That's a lot of
No.
Okay,
That's a lot of
'cause
acting.
Me and Scott
Prime
watched
Video. $2.99.
Prime.
Me and Scott watched a trailer for another Nick Cage movie on the Blu-ray for a Nick Cage movie, where it's like Nick Cage and Willem Dafoe are together doing something.
God.
It didn't look bad. I'll be honest. I was like, all right, I might sit through that, but like, so he
Dog eat dog?
who else is in this movie with him? And there's got to be a lead woman because he's a family person.
There's Madeline Arthur,
Don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
Jolie Richardson,
Oh, Jolie, I know her.
Julian Hillard, who is a child, Elliot Knight, which is a man. I don't know why I said it that way. Tommy Chong.
Tommy Chong.
He took a break from the Evil Bong series to do this.
I'm sorry, what?
Apparently.
The Evil Bong? You don't know about the Evil Bong movies?
No, I'm sorry. What is that?
It's exactly what it sounds
No,
like.
no, I gathered that. Yeah. But
And
I've
it's like
never heard of that.
it's in the same category as like the Full Moon movies,
I don't know what that is either.
Isn't that
like
on
Puppet
Netflix?
Master,
Oh, okay.
like Full Moon, the production house.
Oh, okay, cool.
I feel like I've seen the
I believe
cover.
you. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't know that was the production company that made those shitty flicks.
yeah.
There's an actress in this movie that I do not know how to pronounce her name.
Well, that's okay.
It's Q''ORAN
Quora.
KA.
Cora? Tint?
Corin.
Corin?
Koryanka?
Corian. Ooh, I like Koryanka.
Write that down, Leland. That can be your next D&D character.
Koryanka Kilcher.
Oh, speaking of D&D characters, did you see what happened to my girl today on WWE?
To Naya,
Oh, yeah.
other than probably getting wrecked by Shayna Baszler.
Oh, she got in trouble for recklessness and got fined and will not be able to talk publicly about it until she has a meeting with Mr. McMahon.
Yeah, I watched Raw last night, and like she's roughing up like some dude in the back, some official, and pulls his shirt over his head to like try and pull it off, but it's a button up, so it's not going to come off.
Yeah, that's the
And
guy.
she's kind of, yeah, it kind of swung around. I'm like, this isn't going how you want it to, and now it's getting dangerous for him because he literally cannot see what's going on.
Well, she got in trouble. That's
I
what
didn't-
happens. She's a reckless wrestler.
She is.
I've never disagreed with you that she wasn't reckless. I just like her.
But I don't understand, like, why?
Because she reminds me of She-Hulk.
Wait, she's doing
there's
this
a lot-
live?
Yeah.
Oh, she's just overdoing it?
She's overdoing it. She put someone in danger, essentially. I mean, if they can't
Again.
see, they don't know if they're, I mean, she broke Becky Lynch's nose,
Yeah.
which was the best thing to happen to Becky Lynch.
True.
But
Why was it the
you're not
best?
supposed to break people's nose.
It
Because
wasn't her
Becky
nose;
Lynch-
it was like her eye socket.
No, it was her nose. It may have like also damaged, but like her nose was broken.
Steph, look
Like,
up
on
Becky
screen.
Lynch broken nose.
But Becky Lynch took that because like it broke mid-fight, and so there's all of these photos and video of her like blood streaming down her mouth.
It was like
And
coming out of her eye. It was so
No, it was
gross.
coming out of her nose. But she looked like such a badass that she owned it. That's when like the Becky Lynch the man kind of stuff started coming out.
Yeah.
She took it and ran with it. Like, I'm so fucking badass, I can get my nose busted and I can still take over Raw.
Damn, I
And
didn't
she
even
did.
pay attention to her face. I looked straight at her arms and I was like, I like your arms.
Yeah, she's covered in
I have a
She's
thing
covered
for
in blood.
arms. I have a
Apparently.
thing for like
You
muscular
like ladies' arms.
Look at him, dude. It's like fucking Abby from.
Oh no, Leland's right. Her nose and like her eye was like cut like right here.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, yeah. Like you could like see a gash like the next night.
Is it right at that kind of cartilage
Yeah.
bone meat that
Like,
breaks sometimes?
right
Where
up in the corner.
Yeah,
If you can see that.
yeah.
it's not sharpening up enough.
That's
to
all
know.
good. She got
I know
hurt.
she-
Bottom line.
Yeah.
She got fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got fucked up bad.
I like how she's like, just like fucking whatever with a smile though.
Yeah, like she owned it, and that's why she's
Yeah.
now Becky Lynch, the
Christ.
man. Like,
Yeah.
She cuts Nia a check every month.
Fucking bad. Look at those arms.
she buys her a nice lunch.
I got threatened at the store today.
what?
Yeah, why don't you tell us about that?
At the last customer of the night, I'm going to paint a picture.
Okay.
A probably 6'2" man. I'm going to say man, but I'm not. The jury could be out on that.
Okay.
Could
He
be
came in.
Sasquatch. Who knows?
I'm going to use the pronoun he, but I'm not positive. I don't know what he would use.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a bike. It was a vehicle with two wheels. I wouldn't call it a bike because it was kind of a piece of shit. But
Motorized, like a bicycle?
no
or
bicycle.
like
Sorry.
okay.
So he had a bicycle, and he got off it, and he had flip flops on with like little daisies. He had pink leggings, a dress on, pearls, like his hair up, and then a mask. And he came in, and I was like, "Oh, sir, I'm so sorry. I'm actually about to close. I apologize. We open tomorrow at 11." And he mumbled something, and I was like, I didn't understand what he was saying because 1, I can't hear very well. 2, mumbling is terrible, and 3, we all can't hear because we're all wearing masks.
Yeah.
So I said, "Oh, I'm sorry," and he goes, "Yeah, you will be," and I didn't know that's what he said. Like, it didn't register in my brain that what he had said because I was like, "Yeah, whatever, man. It's L.A." But my two buddies in the store, Shane and Miami Mike, both like tensed up, like ready, and I know it was like, this could be more serious than I thought it was. And then he kind of like tried to keep walking, and they both kind of like were trying to like block the store.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Well, I'm looking for." He said, "I don't know what he asked for." And I said, "Sir, I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it." He goes, "Why are you lying to me?" It was like, I'm not. And again, he mumbled something, and I said, like, "Sir, I can't hear you. I'm sorry, I can't hear." And he goes, "Yeah, you will be." That's when I clued in. And then I was like, "Okay, well, I'm closed, so have a good day." And he was like, "Fucking Mibs Jibbit." He rolls outside, and he stands at the door, kind of like eyeballing me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what's happening. And he pedals off. So I close the door, and we all kind of like, okay, that was weird. And then when I got out to my truck, I looked across the street, and Mike was sitting in his van or his Jeep. And I was like, "Did you wait?" He goes, "Yeah." I don't know who the fuck that man was. He might come get you. I was like,
that's
all
a good
right.
friend.
I was like, you good people, Miami.
That's a really good friend.
Good on Miami Mike,
Miami
a new
Mike.
character in Leland's
Yeah.
repertoire of mics.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's-
know. I know so many mics. Jesus
This is a
Christ.
third mic. This isn't a mic who got rebranded. This is a third
This
mic.
is a brand new mic. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Well, because there was roommate Mike and then gay
Yes.
Mike. But
Yes.
roommate Mike has now been referred to as fuck off, kick ass, suck dick Mike. And now Mike.
But roommate Mike was also Black Mike.
Yeah, but we don't
Let's
call
not
him
forget
Black
the legacy
Mike.
of Black Mike.
He did not like it when I said Black Mike that one time. I was like, "Oh yeah, you're Black Mike. You're Black Mike, right?"
All right.
And I was like, "Is
Well,
it because
we
there's
don't
a
need to
black
refer-
guy with us that the fact that I stated it is now problematic?"
Well, now he's just referred to as cocksucker Mike, so it doesn't
Okay.
really matter.
Okay.
And then gay Mike became Mike, and then now there's Miami Mike.
Got upgraded.
Yeah, he's the one now.
It's like- which gay Mike really hated that we called him that. I was just like, I can't think of another distinction. You all three are like white guys. With like, there's literally I could
You
put
just
you
have to
up
learn
in a
something about
lineup,
them.
and you're just going to be white. It's like.
They have to earn it. They got.
Black Mike was only Black Mike because he wore black all the time, right?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Also,
the
that
defining
story-
characteristic that set him apart.
That story already was problematic when you said he was biking with sandals. He doesn't give a shit about his feet.
That's true. That's true.
Like, if you're
She
gonna
not
bike
wrong.
with sandals, like, you don't give a shit about, like, how your feet are gonna get fucked up if you fall, or hit the chain, or anything. That's problematic.
I also thought it was very funny that he put pearls with it.
Then he what now?
I feel
Yeah,
the
he was
pearls
wearing
tied it all
pearls.
together.
Yeah,
We're okay. We're back to this weirdo.
Well, that's what she was referring to.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because slippers and bikes, you don't do that. Unless you're at the
Okay,
beach.
yeah,
and
I
you
missed
weren't
that
at the
part.
beach.
Nope.
No.
Not even
You
close.
were on a street where you
I-
could
I
have had
was.
shoes.
You've been in the store.
was a
You
pool
know
across
exactly
the
where I
street.
was.
Yeah.
There's a pool across the street.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
true.
think he could afford that hotel. Shit, not even I can afford that hotel.
Okay.
Since Lethal Weapon came through and bumped up the visibility.
Yeah, right?
I don't know.
All right. So I guess this leads me to what's your guys' views on like personal protection? Like, do you think you should learn a martial art? Should you carry a weapon on you? Like, where do you guys land on this?
I'm fine carrying a non-lethal weapon.
What does that mean?
Like
I mean,
if
anything
you-
could be a lethal weapon if you try hard enough.
That's why
Sure,
That's true.
I'm questioning. Yeah, that I mean, not.
But, like,
I wasn't trying to be a
carrying a gun
dick.
for
Like, I really
protection-
don't
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
understand.
carrying a gun for general protection, I think, is way overboard and probably going to just make any given situation worse.
But
I can
Anthony,
see why you would
then it
say
needs to
that.
be.
I get
but
it.
but Anthony, the minorities may come and take your gun. What
No,
are you
the
going to do
government's
then?
trying to take my guns. The minorities are selling me the guns. A knife is a gray area.
Is it?
As far as like a lethal weapon, yeah.
I mean, Jack the Ripper killed 5 women with one, so I mean, it's pretty lethal.
Yeah, and Joker killed the dude with a pencil. Like
What?
We can kill anyone with anything.
What does that mean?
Joker killed a man with a pencil.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
you
I
said.
thought he said yogurt.
That's what I heard.
Yogurt.
Said yogurt ready to go. I hope you're
Yo,
lactose
future
intolerant,
Anthony,
bitch.
roll the
Take
tape
this.
back. And Joker killed the dude with a pencil. Like,
I heard
what?
yogurt too,
I
and I
heard
was
yogurt.
like, "What the fuck does that mean?"
I just thought, oh, this is just another reference that I don't understand from Anthony's life.
I heard yogurt clear as day.
Honestly,
I will just accept that yogurt was said. I can see
were
it
you-
being a problem.
Did you like transition into your Mexican accent? You're like yoker.
Yogurt.
Honestly,
No,
when you said it,
I-
I thought it was a rapper that maybe died, and I was like, I don't know that rapper, Yogurt, the rapper, like Lil Yogurt. I don't know who that
I
is.
really
honestly
want to know. I really want to know what I said back a minute ago. Now we'll find
really
we'll find
think I
out,
heard yogurt.
or Steph and I will find out when the podcast comes out.
Yeah. Because
Please report back to
Yeah,
us.
we'll report back to you.
like as you were saying it, I imagined the scenario, and I got like a Go-Gurt pack and just this.
I mean,
just,
listen,
yeah.
we could find
I
a
was
way.
like, oh,
You could blind
okay.
someone with a Go-Gurt pack.
We
I
could find a way to kill someone with yogurt.
I don't remember
that's not
the
what I
scene
meant.
from Spaceballs when yogurt kills a man with a pencil.
Look, I'm pretty positive CSI has killed someone with yogurt, because that show, all they did was kill people with in objects and things you never expected to die from.
I mean, if you put
That's true.
poison in the yogurt, does that count?
that's amateur hour.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They find that out so quick. Doc was in his stomach. Yogurt poisoned.
Right, yes, you are correct what you're saying. And I just... okay, so knives, you say there's a gray area
Because I think
with knives.
there's a line. There is a general like utility kind of knife, a regular kind of pocket knife, and then there's a fucking like Rambo Bowie knife.
Okay, yeah, that's taking it too far.
Yeah.
Oh, like having
Like,
like a
I don't
little
think-
machete in my purse.
Yeah. I don't
yes.
think anybody should be carrying around a weapon that could also be seen as a challenge. Because there's these fucking assholes out here who will see shit like that and try and provoke someone.
So in other
Yeah.
words, if you're not Jim Bowie, you should not have a Bowie knife.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yes, if you're not Crocodile Dundee, you should not.
So true.
And that knife was like a fucking sword. I don't care what he called it, a knife, and I was like, that was a sword.
It was
bro.
a short
I-
sword.
Yeah.
I literally have that knife on the side of my bed for protection.
Which knife?
A Bowie knife.
What's a bow? Like a machete, right?
No,
Yeah, I wanna see
usually
it.
probably around
I have
10
this.
inches. No. That's an ornate tiny
That's a
letter opener.
costume
Hey!
dagger.
Yeah, that's true.
Is that your letter opener?
No, this is my box cutter. That's my box cutter
Same
for
but
my
different.
Loot Crates videos that I did, and then I bought like a rainbow chrome. See, this is the thing with knives. I don't want to bring anything in case I accidentally go somewhere and they're like, you can't bring any weapons in, we're gonna have to take this away. And now I'm losing what I bought.
Yeah,
So I
you
don't
shouldn't-
carry that shit.
Yeah, so I keep
Nice.
this. I just keep this like
okay.
right next to my bed.
What's that, like 8 inches?
Yeah,
10?
giggity.
Did you cut an apple with it yet?
No. But
But he
also
did
when-
cut a man's throat.
You should be like obnoxious and like stab an apple and then like take a picture while you're like
eat it off the
eating
blade.
it.
Is that
Like
is it
the
a part?
blade.
Is it part flask?
No,
No,
it's got
it's a-
survival
Secret?
stuff
So
inside.
it's like some matches and stuff in it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, how cool!
Like Rambo.
I would put a message in there like "You're cool" or "Have an awesome day."
You know what? I will when the apocalypse eventually happens. I will do that. So when the new protagonist of whatever movie this is finds this knife, that little note with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Congratulations.
when I
Don't protect
visit,
yourself.
I'm gonna find that and I'm gonna stick a message in
dangerous to
there.
go alone,
when
take
you
this.
open it next time, you're gonna be like, "You're awesome." Oh, thanks.
You just have spoilers for movies in there that they'll never see again.
Now, home protection, separate issue altogether.
Okay.
But like you're cruising around, concerned about getting jumped and whatnot. Yeah, like a big ass Bowie knife, a gun, I think are too excessive and unnecessary. If you had a collapsible baton, okay, I'm fine with that. Mace, all day, go for it. Taser,
Yeah.
sure. Because in my personal opinion, I believe there are very few reasons to kill a person. And once you kind of
yeah.
cross this gray line that I have in my head
Yeah.
between like a gun and a blunt instrument, even if they're jumping you to steal your stuff, I
Yeah.
don't think that deserves death.
No, that's fair. I mean, like
That's fair.
if like let's say I got mugged and in order to protect myself, I accidentally went too far and killed a dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I would handle that very well.
Probably not.
Same.
Like I would flip the fuck out and be like, "Oh God, I just murdered someone," even though I was protecting myself.
Yeah, and it's too easy to go too far too fast with weapons like that.
You see movies where someone's just like, oh, I'm going to grab this pen, and then you stab it in an area that's, like, really fucks them up? And then I'm like, oh,
like
shit.
Like the eye?
Like their ear?
In the ear? Yeah, all right, that'll suck.
Wait, okay, hang on. What's this scenario that you're
now
what
movies is
for
Steph
us?
watching?
I
People
don't
are
know.
taking pens to the ear.
I just decided that he would be in front of my face, and I just go, yeah. Because that's...
Like, okay, are you fighting for your life in this scenario? What's
yeah, I'm
happening?
trying to get into my car, and he's mugging me. So then I wouldn't have a pen. It would be in my car. Never mind. This is all wrong.
That's why you got to keep a pen in your pocket at all times, Steph. You know I got a pen in my pocket.
I have a pen in my purse.
Not quick on the draw, but
That's
at least
also
it's
true.
there.
I used to have a pepper spray, and then I remember it said that you were supposed to test it out to make sure it works.
Yeah, not on yourself.
No,
You
I
just
didn't.
spray
No,
it
no, I
to
didn't.
make sure it sprays.
I didn't. Yeah, I think I tried this at your house. We just sprayed it a little just to see, and then I kind of just kept it. The thing is,
Yeah,
Shit sucks.
I got worried.
pepper spray sucks so much.
Yeah.
I got worried to keep it in my purse just because things get all mashed up in my purse, and I just didn't want
But I
it
mean,
to go off.
you have to twist the cap and then press it.
A lot of weird things happened to me. It was unhinged one time, and I was like, this is a problem in itself. So I stopped carrying that. I got this thing.
Maybe we just get you a better pepper spray, like a.
Yeah, I mean,
So I got this thing from a friend.
oh, okay. Does that just make a loud pitched noise?
Yes. So you pull it,
Yes.
and pressing this thing doesn't do anything. So as long as I pull it, I know how to turn it off. Whoever is trying to get to me will try to press this button, and it won't do shit. Because you really just have to stick...
Don't tell us, don't tell us, don't tell us.
Oh.
Yeah, the
That's
LoRC
what you gotta
stalker,
do.
you don't want them to know.
Yeah. So I have this. I did test
Is it
out.
shameful that looked like a Benoit ball to me at first?
Huh? They look like Benoit balls?
Yeah.
Who's Benoit?
Chris Benoit, a terrible human being, killed his family, possibly due to brain damage from concussions. Let's move past it. If
Oh,
you don't know
is
what
that
it
a
is, we don't need to
wrestler?
get into it.
I always thought that was wrestling.
Yes, it was a wrestler.
Oh, okay. So I wasn't... Okay.
Even I knew that one.
The name sounds familiar. I just didn't know where from.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's fine.
You
We'll
just
keep
look
going.
it up later on your own time,
I
stuff.
don't want to look it up.
Benoit Ball.
No.
We have a hammer behind the counter.
Sure.
Oh.
I'm pretty
That's
fine
about
with
it.
about any blunt instrument.
Or a
Because it
baseball
takes
bat.
way more to
Behind me.
kill someone that way. And like I said, I believe there are few reasons to need to kill someone. And literal self-defense of your own life. If they come at you with a gun, then understandable. If they come at you with a big-ass knife, understandable.
Okay, so that I was not going to talk about this, but it's funny that I think it's organically worked into something. So, as I texted you guys this week, I started playing The Last of Us Part 1.
Yes. Yes.
So, that's happening. And so in the 20 years between the beginning of the game to where the game takes place,
Yeah.
obviously society is broken down. I don't understand the world we live in. All I know is that you just got to get to point A to B with this chick.
Yes.
They kill people like right and left in that game, like it's nothing. And to think like, so you say that like I don't want to kill someone now, but could you if you had to live in that environment?
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like
It's going to be a
Absolutely.
real tough transition.
Right. But
Yeah.
it made me think, so, because, well, one, you were raised with morals and you know right from wrong, and maybe a little bit of religion comes into play, stuff like that. But, so then my theory was, I was thinking about this today, so like the kids that are born in that world, they don't have any of that.
They do not.
So are they just like,
killing machine.
They just understand
Right.
it as a fact of life.
Yeah,
yes, that
like you
you
just
kill
kill
or
things.
kill. Killed or be
kill
killed.
or be killed.
Well,
Yeah.
honestly, it really depends on who's raising them. If
True,
they're-
I guess that's true.
if they're living in like one of the quarantine zones, like in Boston, there's still some structure to society. So it's like, don't just kill people. Like, you know, like they would still like preach that, but
I mean, I haven't seen any of that.
Everything.
Like, that's the thing is, I don't understand the world because we don't really spend a lot of time with them in Boston. It's just like you get right on the road right away, and everything is terrible.
But it's similar to like most zombie post-apocalypses. Like,
sure,
yes, the zombies,
sure.
but like other people are also as dangerous.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just passed that
threat.
level.
People are the biggest threat.
Yeah. I just made it to. He just got reunited with his brother.
Yes, Tommy.
Yeah.
You're in Jackson.
Sure. I look. I watched.
You're playing the first one, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
the first.
I just watched a little boy get infected, and his brother shot him, and I was like, "Oh God, this is so heavy."
Yeah. It's the speed at which it's Sam and
I don't remember his brother's name.
Sam and Dean.
Sam and Dean.
God, the last.
I forget.
But yeah, it's just his brother goes, and then like you see him make the decision, and oh God,
It's rough.
How old is Joel supposed to be? Like in his 50s, late 40s?
50s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like 51 or something.
Oh. I always thought he was
Yes.
a little younger.
Nope. At the beginning of the game, he's like 30. He's like 30 something.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, it's
then-
I
And
like
then it's
it.
20 yeyears later.
Yeah. I think it's really good. I have no idea where I'm going half the time, which is very frustrating. Because I'm just like I just want to know where to go. Like, it's like
Yeah. Well, one of the good things is the game is fairly linear, so it's eventually whoever you're traveling with will say, maybe we should go over that way.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think my biggest problem is I have yet to figure out how to reload without shooting a gun, and that's very frustrating.
Do you have limited ammo in that game?
Is it just square?
Oh, okay.
What's real pissed off is you shoot a bunch of people that are shooting at you, but when you go up to them, they don't got any guns. I'm like, you just shot me. I know you have ammo.
Oh.
Give it up.
I don't remember if the controls might be the same or not, but it might just be without aiming hit R2.
Maybe. It's been so that's been a little bit of a complication because there's a lot of moving parts on the control.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a lot. Like, this is a complicated control system, especially when you're running away from being eaten. So, you know.
Yeah.
And
Anyway.
you have to really be certain you're going to make that shot if you're going to take a shot.
Yep. And I am not the best sniper. Hence why I play Junkrat. So, anyway, I was just wondering about, because you were talking about, like, you don't think you could do it now, but I guess circumstances in the world may change your view.
I'm sure, like, the whole situation would change, but
It would.
like, I don't know, because like in some games or some shows, when obviously it's a show or a game, but on the part where, like, without any type of, like, I guess conversation, it's just immediately I'm gonna kill you, not try. You know what I mean? Like in movies where, like,
They rarely go through like the mental process of like the first time you had to kill a human being.
Yeah.
or like when they accidentally
And the
kill
trauma that
someone
would
who
come
just
with
got
that.
in the way. And it's just
Yeah.
like, you don't want to at least figure out who you're looking at before you decide to, like, bash him across the head with something. Like, now this person's
Steph,
dead by an accident. Like,
Steph, you literally just played through the first Tomb Raider game, and Laura goes through that.
oh,
like,
I
in the
know, that's
first
what I
30
mean.
minutes.
Like, no, and the second
Yeah,
one...
but she gets real comfortable with it by the end of that game.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
that too.
the first 30 minutes, like, oh my god, I just shot this man in the head. Smash cut to 7 hours later. Come at me, you bastards! And she shoots a grenade launcher at
Yeah,
somebody.
she's got like bow and arrows stabbing people right and left. I'm like, oh, well, you made peace. Like,
Yeah, that was like the one
this
thing,
is meat.
that was the one thing I noticed, or just like in games, how like they won't even give any explanation on like someone, like they don't even give the other person any time to explain why they're there or what they're doing. They just go straight for, I'm gonna kill you. And then it's like, really? What if they're just scavengers like you? And
Yeah,
what if they're
it's
trying to
best
figure
not to
out
humanize the people you're supposed to be killing.
stuff? Yeah, I don't know.
It
It's like,
really
oh.
makes for a moral conundrum.
Well, it's the same
just
reason why
me.
if you're a farmer, you don't name the pigs.
Aw.
Pretty much.
You know.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
do
When
any
we
Porky.
get to Last of Us Part 2, Leland.
What's that?
I said, have fun when you get to Last of Us Part 2.
Seriously, do they have a dog? Because I won't play if they have a dog.
What do you mean?
But,
Like,
yeah.
do they kill a dog? Like, I won't play it.
No.
I mean, there are dogs in the game.
Well, they don't have like a pet dog, right?
They don't.
It's not
name
like a
it or
John
anything.
Wick situation where like a,
No, no.
Oh,
Because
no.
homie, don't play that. Like, I will not.
That's fair.
I mean, do you guys agree with my general approach to the
Yes.
whole concept?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's all about just not escalating a situation that doesn't need to be escalated.
Yeah, that too.
But if someone comes at me, I will lay a motherfucker out.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Yeah.
I think it's very specifically and perfectly kind of put out there in Friday, the movie Friday, at the end when John Witherspoon is talking about fighting, and he's talking about like using your fists.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, you live. You're
To
alive.
fight another day.
Yeah,
It's true.
Like you didn't kill someone because they either got the drop on you or
Yeah.
whatever fucking reason.
Yeah. And no, I totally agree with that. But things are drastically different if someone comes at me with a gun or with a knife. I would hope I would have a gun or knife in that scenario.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
but
just don't want.
That's
yeah.
complicated though,
Yeah.
because then you were carrying it before you ever knew they were coming for you.
And so were they.
Yeah.
I choose not to prepare for that level of worst
Yeah.
possible situation.
Yeah.
That's
And
fair.
that's totally understandable.
Because there's
That
also
makes
like,
sense.
I don't own anything worth dying over.
Yeah.
If someone comes to me on the street and puts a gun in my face to take my wallet, I'm like, well, here you go, man. Good luck with getting any money out of the ATM.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give
Yeah.
you the wrong number.
yeah.
Like I don't carry cash. This is not a cash world we live in anymore.
Like that's always been my thing. Is like if I'm ever gonna get robbed or whatever, it's like, bro, just let me help you find someone else. 'Cause I got nothing.
Yeah.
Like, what do you want?
That dude looks like he carries cash.
It's like, do you want to take my debt? Please, I beg you to take my debt.
That dude carries cash. Go get him.
I mean, I guarantee any homeless person on the street's got more cash than I do at any given time.
In a little tin
Same.
can.
Yeah, like I
Same.
do not carry cash on me anymore. I barely
Yeah.
ever touch it. It does not enter
That
my
makes
life.
sense.
No, I get all day long people still paying cash.
Which, yeah.
True,
I mean,
but you're not taking it home with you. Like you don't have cash on you all the time, do you?
walk around with the white bag that has a dollar sign on it.
That dude looked like he got cash.
No, I probably have a 20 on me all the time. At
Like
least
an
a $10
emergency
bill.
20?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know why. I never really do anything with it, especially now.
Yeah.
There was a time.
I don't
when
know. I just put it up in my piggy bank at this point.
Man, at least you have an emergency 20. I got a $2 bill that I just don't use because it's a $2 bill.
Probably
That's good
don't
luck.
carry that with you because you might accidentally spend it.
Oh, all right. If they roll me, they're going to get 2 singles. Apparently, I didn't blow it all at the Pleasure Palace, so I got 2
Maybe
singles
next
on
time.
me.
The Pleasure Palace.
Yeah, the buck naked.
Did you go for the buffet?
Yeah. Listen, they got an $8.99 steak dinner. Surprisingly good. Surprisingly good.
All right, so now we've established what we would do in outside defense. What about in your home, like home defense? Are things different?
Yeah.
Are we talking like a
big ass knife? Like,
are we talking like a purge situation or just
No,
like home
someone breaking
intrusion?
into your house.
yeah, someone's bringing it into your house.
Well, I think it's the same, right?
Yeah.
I do feel different about that.
Well, I mean, would you still kill a man?
Hopefully not.
Well,
don't
that's to
think-
say.
I think I would just try to throw things at them.
Like, I am perfectly comfortable missing someone with a gun, although that's also pretty dangerous. Now that I said it out loud.
Hey, man. And then
You-
hit yourself.
As long as you know where that bullet is going and what's behind
Yeah,
wherever you
which-
shot at is.
Yeah, that's scary.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah, in the heat of the moment, that's not what you're worried about.
Yeah.
But that is
exactly.
literally like rule number 3, guys.
Well, you know what?
Having a gun.
No one lives above or below me. So like, I will shoot in someone's direction and just try and scare them off. I will try and shoot like for the legs. I do not want to try and shoot someone in the body.
Oh, that's fair.
And and that's where things get hard.
Yeah.
Do you have a gun?
No.
Well,
I
then
choose
I
not to
don't
own
wa-
a gun.
Right, but so why are we talking about shooting?
Because
if we had the situation, if we had these tools.
because speaking generally, like before I spoke like I kind of feel this is how
Jordan,
everyone
if you
should.
do what I think you're going to do, I'm going to be real
He
mad
just
at
grabbed
you.
his gun.
So,
Yeah.
yes, I do have a gun for home defense.
Yeah.
Why is it just laying out like that?
For home defense. 'Cause I'm alone a
Also,
lot.
2 adults, 1 military. Like
Yeah.
the risk of
No, I don't have a problem with him having it. My problem is it was just laying
Why was
out
it on the
a kitchen
desk?
table.
I mean, it could
like,
be
were you-
worse. It could
Hey,
be
were
under
you
his
cleaning-
pillow.
Were you cleaning and drinking? I don't understand.
No. I keep it close for one thing.
I
but,
mean, yeah. If it's in a safe, then you're not going to get to it in time half the time.
yes.
I've seen those movies. I know what's up.
Gun compartment.
Yeah,
But like speaking before, I was saying like I don't think any like these are the rules I feel everyone would live by. So also speaking about being accepting of a gun in home self-defense, I'm also
Yeah.
speaking broadly that like I think this is reasonable for anybody. I'm not just speaking strictly for myself. These are just
Yeah,
my
yeah.
opinions for the world.
and same here. Like, I totally believe that it's totally fine to have a gun in your house for home defense, as long as the people who are using the gun, who have access to the gun, are trained with using the
Oh
gun.
yeah.
Yeah, that too.
I am a
well, not
full
even
supporter.
that. Yeah.
I am full support of a gun license, like a driver's license.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I
of course.
really wish
It is
that would be a thing.
insane to me that we have to jump through all these hoops regularly to to drive a car, but we can just buy a gun and wait, 2 weeks if we're going to be legal about it.
Yeah.
2 weeks for a handgun. If you buy a rifle, like a hunting rifle, you could buy it in store that day and walk out with it.
How
But it's
crazy is
more
that?
complicated
And that's
for
where
us
it
now,
should
though,
stop.
isn't it? For California,
Like-
because I looked it up.
No, I just told you the rules for California.
But I looked
Yeah.
it up and it was so complicated. I actually had to. I thought I had to
That's
actually.
for a handgun. It's more complicated for a handgun.
Okay, yeah, because it said you
'Cause
actually
handguns
had
are
to get like a
concealable.
psych. What do you call that? You actually had to
Psychiatric evaluation.
Mhm, you had to get evaluated first before you could even do all that. Because I
That
looked.
doesn't seem
Well, and that's where my thing is.
mandatory.
If you need a handgun for home protection, if you need a rifle or a shotgun for some sort of like hunting or
Also
whatever,
protection.
right? But that's it for me. Like no one needs
Yeah.
to have a semi-automatic rifle in their home. Like,
Yeah,
who are you fighting?
Yeah.
the people who are fighting for that to raise arms against the government when the government starts coming
for their guns.
coming for you
Doing shit.
are the
I
exact
don't see
ones
them outside
who
right
aren't
now.
fucking doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get
This
that.
world's
Yeah.
a crazy fucking place. Not this
it really
world.
is.
This country is a crazy fucking.
You know what?
place.
Let's just get to the game. This seems to be tailgating into a problem.
I mean, it's interesting. Like this is a very adult
Yeah.
conversation that we rarely have adult conversations. But
true.
I don't know. I think we should bring back swords.
Yes.
Oh.
You know what? I actually,
I'm carrying.
In English 101, years and years and years ago, I actually did a
think
presentation on like mass shootings and whatnot. And then one of my conclusions was we should just melt down all guns and just go back to medieval weaponry because way cooler, regardless.
cooler,
I remember this conversation.
harder to kill more people.
Yeah. And then go back to honor duels, It's just like, hey man, you try to sleep with my girl. I'm having that string on guard, Like,
But I do feel like the asshole in that situation probably better with a sword.
Well, of
I
course.
think that's just the mentality of a degenerate that would do shit like that. More likely to really go for like a debilitating killing blow or something like that.
Well, that's all you need.
that-
So, like with the new trends
Yeah.
of the apocalyptic fashions that we're going to have by the end of the summer and by the end of the winter, like we're all going to be wearing like really cool neck gaiters. We'll have cloaks on, plague doctor masks, swords, claws. Like it's.
You're not saying anything I don't
Anthony,
like.
you are going to be legit. Like
I'm
just
fucking ready.
What was that?
with your like your filigree all.
There was a show like it's like maybe 3 or 4 years ago where it's like all the electricity in the world went out.
Revolution.
Oh yeah, that was that John Favreau
Revolution.
show. Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna go back to that world where people do have swords when there's guns around.
I mean, there's gonna be a
Finite
time
ammo,
of transition. Yeah, the bullets aren't gonna last forever.
That's also true.
Okay, in this post-apocalyptic world where there's no guns, what weapon are you carrying?
I think I've already said this before, but it would be kind of stupid. What's that? Like a mace? Is that what I'm thinking about?
no.
On a
You
chain?
want a flail.
Oh, a flail!
Yeah.
So
God, that
you
seems
miss-
so clumsy. And
Steph, I've seen you drop your phone.
Hey!
I just.
you were
I-
definitely
I-
hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Or a whip?
A
Same.
whip? Really? Are you just trying to turn some dudes on?
Or turn them
Yes,
off?
harder.
What the fuck is she doing? I don't think
I would
she's
definitely,
doing it right.
definitely a sword, and
Just scream out your name is Toby every time.
Oh, no.
definitely a sword, maybe a crossbow, or if I can kind of get good with a bow, a bow.
Ooh,
A bobo?
Yeah, a bow.
A bow would definitely be a good
Yeah.
idea. To,
A bow
to actually be
fuck
versed
somebody
in.
up. Like arrows, like they don't.
Yeah.
They don't just kind of like go an inch into some wood. They will fuck shit up. Especially
Yep.
these composite bows these days.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
You can just tear through a body. It's not like it is in the movies.
Jeez.
And then like it actually you'll do more damage if the arrow doesn't go completely through.
Especially if you're using like a broad
Sword.
It's not broadsword. It's the type of arrowhead to it, like
Broad
the
arrowhead?
flared one.
Oh yeah. Oof.
Yeah, that's gonna ruin somebody.
Wait, is Tomb Raider realistic in the sense that like if you throw arrows from
Shoot-
bow and arrow, you could
shoot
go up
an
to your
arrow.
enemies and like pull them out and then regain your arrows for your ammo?
It depends
Probably.
on how good you are with the bow and arrow.
Okay.
If you're skilled enough and you hit a spot where the arrowhead won't break off, then yes, you can retrieve your arrows.
Like a flesh wound.
Well, I mean,
Sure.
if you hit the heart,
You don't have
they're
to
still
really
dead,
rip it out.
but you could pull it back out. Yeah, it depends on
Yeah.
it depends on the impact, and it depends
Yeah.
on what the arrow is made of, because it might break the shaft on impact. I knew someone was going to go for it. That's why I stumbled. I'm like, nah, there's no way around this. The shaft.
Samuel L. Jackson?
Yeah. I mean, Richard Roundtree first.
Yeah. Well, they're both in the same movie, so.
All right, you guys want to play the game?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's do it.
All right. We are at 42 now.
42.
Siri, please give me a number between 1 and 42.
It's 15.
Number 15.
15.
Right there in the middle. All right. What's something you wish you could do in society, but it's not allowed or you're too scared to?
Slap a baby right in the face. That's not mine. Yo, I'm just being real here.
So Jordan's a monster.
I don't do it.
Yeah, because apparently
I just
it's
wish I
because
could.
society won't let you. Apparently you have
Exactly.
the desire and the urge to.
Yeah, but I don't do it because I'm strong.
I don't know, yell at someone else's kids.
See?
Oh,
See?
the
That's close to what I said.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I do.
I
no,
just
I
took
would.
it a step further.
I would agree. Like I would think it's wrong to like physically discipline someone else's child, but I do think we should probably be more more allowed to just yell at other people's children when they're fucking up and when they're being assholes.
The thing that makes me mad is like if for whatever reason you just snap and you yell at someone else's kid who's obviously being a dick.
Yeah.
And then the parents like, oh, how dare you talk to my child like that, motherfucker? You're not doing this. Like,
yeah.
That's not how we parent. Oh, well, you're not parenting at all.
And that's why your kid's pissing in the toilet paper aisle in Walmart.
That's why your fucking children are busting up these glass fucking castles in the Disney Museum.
Damn.
Oh man,
$65,000.
Yeah,
I couldn't find the video. I wanted to see the video.
There's a video.
There has to be. There has to be.
The article alluded to that there was a video footage. And I was like, well, I want to watch that.
There's got to be security footage.
Because they said the video footage was reviewed and the kids are clearly playing grab ass near the statue, and the parents they pull out their phones to videotape it after they said that, like, oh no, we didn't know they were doing that. Well, you were videotaping it. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone can Google that story.
It's worse that you went and recorded your child doing this for what? Other than evidence.
Yeah, put down your phone.
Like,
in their defense,
TikTok worth it?
I'm sorry, what was that, Jordan?
Was TikTok worth it?
Yeah. In their defense, I would think that whatever security was around that, because all the pictures showed it behind like plexiglass. So I'm like, what the fuck did these two children have to do to get through the plexiglass to then break this crystal castle?
Yeah, like there had to be a lot of strength going on there.
Yeah,
lots of failure all around.
I would be curious.
I don't know.
No, that's actually a pretty decent one because one, I don't think it's too far. I think it's relatively reasonable. I mean, idiots will use it for evil, as everything is. But I'm having a hard time kind of coming up with something I would want to do.
For me, it's like more instant karma things. Just like someone does something, someone's being a dick, I want to do something to them. Like a dude parks in a handicap spot, steal his car. You know what? Fuck him. Like,
vigilante justice.
Jordan, what was the phrase that we used to use when we would go to Comic-Con and people would like
spatial awareness?
Spatial awareness. Those people just I just want to walk up to them and flick them just right in between the eyes, just to be like, stop.
Yo,
stop
where you kick their back leg as they're walking, so they start tripping, then you push them, so they just fall over.
Minute. If you're kicking them in the back leg, you're the one who's too close.
We become the assholes. But I'm just saying, spatial awareness. That was the thing that me and Jordan harked on all the time.
Yeah.
Or using your foot and pushing back when they're like walking forward, so then it makes them fall like that. I hate that shit. That's so fucking rude when people do that. It's so mean. I don't know.
I'm notorious for giving accidental flat tires. Like, I don't mean to, but, like, you people walk too damn slow. Like, just, come on now. It's a pace situation. One foot right in the other. There's no reason to dawdle.
Yeah.
I do wish we could call people out more. I do wish, like, as people, we were more confident in it. Like, right now, I'm just thinking of a situation of, like, being in line for any, like, fast food. Anything where the menu is above and clearly visible, and that person still doesn't know what they want when they get to the fucking front of the line. I feel it should be within the people's right to say, hey, if you don't know what you want, step the fuck aside and let us go. We've been in this line for 5 minutes. The menu hasn't changed in that 5 minutes. You should have figured your shit out.
Well, that's exactly what I do. If I walk up, I don't know. It's like, hey, you can go ahead.
Yeah,
sure, that's polite.
But,
I do it too.
But because we were all polite people that were raised better. But like, I went to those two Philly cheesesteak joints in Philadelphia, like the two major ones that are right across the street from each other.
Geno's and the other one.
Yeah, like if you get up there and you don't know what you want, they will send you to the back.
Yeah.
I saw it. I was like, "Oh damn!" That's why I had Brian do the ordering. I was like, "No, I'm scared. You can. I don't need that. I don't need that stress in my life."
They mean business out there. That's The Philly cheesesteak is it might as well be on the fucking flag.
Yeah, I mean that is one of my top 10 fears. Being told to just move to the end of the line when I'm trying to order food.
Really?
I mean,
top 10?
There's a place in town called Pinocchio's. It's like this Italian joint. It's fine. It's like, hey, I want quick Italian, but I really don't care if it tastes like, good Italian. Oh, look, Pinocchio's. But the people in there are like from the East Coast. If you get up to the guy and you're not ready, he will send you to the back of the line. It's very stressful just to get pasta. Like it's just like I just want to get some unhealthy food.
I just want food. I don't need stress to go with it.
Especially, I mean, if the menu is visible from the line, then there is no excuse.
Yeah.
Also true. Yeah.
I agree. That's why I always know what I want when I get up
no,
there.
that's fair. I usually will say ahead of time too, like, oh, do you know what you? I need a minute. Like if I'm going somewhere specifically and I'm not ready yet, I move to the side and I let other people go.
Like I don't even stand in line. I just sit and wait till I figure it out.
Yeah, don't
Then
waste other
line.
people's time.
Oh, whenever you're ready, just come on over. Okay. And then I wait a little bit.
Just stare at them. Stare deeply into their soul.
What else? What else would we do if society, or if we had the courage, if society said it was okay?
Kick teenagers.
Yeah, dude. Attack the fucking youths.
Teenagers. Just throw their phones away and sit them down and be like, this is how
ruin
life
every
is,
single one
bitch.
of their TikToks.
Oh.
See, that's harmless fun.
Oh yeah.
Photobomb their TikToks
That's
every
what
time.
I've always wanted to do. Is just get in people's way, like that, in a sense, or like photobomb people, if that was fine. But I get out of the way. If I'm in your photo, it's because I really didn't fucking know I was in your photo. I wouldn't purposely get in your photo.
Just make a face.
So you're saying you would like to
got one.
get into people's
Yeah,
photos?
because sometimes that's funny to me.
Wear a cape.
I mean, yeah, if you're gonna do it, make sure they notice you.
Yeah.
Make a scene.
I've been
Really
playing a lot
pull
of-
the attention.
I've been playing a lot of Ghost of Tsushima, and my character has a cape. I'm like, fuck yeah, I have a cape.
Damn cakes
Yeah.
look cool.
Like, when did that stop? Like, up until like the 1890s and the early 20s, people's had capes. True. And then it was like one day they were like, well, these just like stupid.
Well, we
should bring
invented
it
the
back.
trench
Just
coat,
took
and it
them
pretty
off.
much became the new cape.
That's true.
I
But we
guess.
should bring it back. I'm gonna get 2 epidural piercings in my back. It's like a hang cape from the.
Oh yeah, we talked about this.
Or hear me out. Just tie it around your damn neck.
No, he wants
But
a
what
Like
if I
King
don't wanna choke
Corbin, and he's
myself?
always got to fucking pull down on the chain so it's not choking him.
Yeah,
wants a
exactly.
tiny little.
God, I can't wait till fucking King of the Ring so that bit can end.
What is that?
King of the Ring is a tournament to determine who the best is, and that's when
In what?
in WWE.
Oh.
I didn't know
I was
that
talking about
the
King
thing.
Corbin.
Sorry. Oh, I didn't hear
Okay.
that.
I didn't know that.
Well, it wouldn't be a podcast if we didn't talk about wrestling.
You're funny.
Shit, I had something.
Sorry, that's my
I
bad.
really wish, maybe not something that, I guess something we would do, but what it really is I wish other people would stop being assholes about, but like just our choice of, like food that we eat. Like some people will really get real judgy about like what you're eating, and it seems pretty pointless.
Like a vegan that won't stop telling you they're a vegan.
Or anyone who's bashing on vegans, like two-way street.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Neither one
That's
is
true.
necessary.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't. I disagree because I wouldn't be talking about them if they weren't talking about it.
It's
They don't cross my mind whatsoever until they bring it up, and then I'm like, well, now I got to talk about it. I didn't give a fuck 2 seconds ago, but you worked it into a conversation that literally had nothing to do with your goddamn kale. But you worked it in because you had to let me know that you're better than me because you have a smoothie kale. every
that
day.
person.
I don't
Yes,
give a
that
fuck
person's
what you
an
get.
asshole. But
Tell
I
us
think
how
it's a
you
small
really
minority.
feel, Leland.
No.
I hate kale so much. The people who drink that shit, they're those people that are at Coachella who love to talk about Austin being better than anything. I fucking hate all those people. Like, just die. Just get out of my way.
Leland
I don't
Austin
care.
bashing again.
People.
Man. No, it's not Austin I have a problem with. I have the people that have to tell me how great it is. I know it's great. I heard. Shut the fuck up. God damn.
If you had
Like a
Leland
real
complaining about
personal,
people
attack
talking
on
about
me.
Austin on your bingo card, now you can stamp it now.
We could do that.
It's also the same people that go to India and they have like a religious experience.
Like
They're
Eat,
like,
Pray,
oh,
Love.
I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know how good my life was until I went to India. Really? I've turned on the TV and looked at India and was like, oh, my life is so much better. I will be thankful for things I have.
Yeah.
That person's eating
Yeah.
shit.
No, I
I don't need to go there to know.
Experiences in India.
mentioned this to my
I'm
cousin.
sure there is. I don't care about
Yeah,
them.
no. I ran into my cousin one time, like a cousin at Starbucks, and he told me how
Are
he
they
went
okay?
to India and how he had this awakening. And in my head, I was just like, "That's from a movie. Like, that's what you just decided to do." And he went to India, and he said he had a whole experience, and that you can go so far with such little money there. And I was like, "Well, no shit. Like, of course you can." You go to any place that's not
There-
here, and a little.
Just travel.
You travel and you go somewhere.
Just travel.
like,
leave your state.
yeah, just leave somewhere and go somewhere that, like, I'm sure
Yeah,
you'll
go-
be in the
go-
same scenario. You know, like,
Go to a new state, any random state, New Mexico. Who knows? You
might
meet
find a
new
whole
people.
thing.
see
Nah,
new
New Mexico
things.
sounds like a real shithole.
Number one
No,
in terms of violent crime.
There was a girl at Starbucks once who I used to talk to all the time, and she was quitting Starbucks, and I was like, "Oh, you're leaving?" And she goes, "Yeah, I'm going to go to India." And I was like, "Oh, are we going to eat, pray, love your way across the whole country?" And she goes, "No, I'm going to go dig ditches for like people or hands across
Okay.
to whatever." And
oh,
I was like,
okay.
I don't feel bad for
Oh.
my joke. It's like, you're better than me, but I don't
Hands
feel
Across
bad.
America. She watched Us once.
That's funny. Yeah, no, I don't know. There's just one of those things where I'm like, I don't know.
Steph, if there's something that society tells you not to do, what would you do?
I don't know.
You have not answered this
I
question.
know, I was like really thinking about it, and I was like, I've always wanted to push a kid. Like, just a kid that's being really annoying. I just wanted to push them. Like, if I didn't hurt them, I would just push them. Just get out of my way.
So if there was a child acting a fool, let's say there's a child acting a fool, and
Stone
Steph
Cold
sees
Stunner.
this, and this child acts so foolish next to a pillow factory,
Yeah.
Steph would like to just push them into the pillows.
Like, I've said, like,
So the child does not receive harm, but gets the message.
I've said if a kid or, like, someone didn't get hurt, I've always wanted to just chuck them to see how far they would go.
I wish like the anti like damage field from Rick and Morty was a real thing. So
Like-
you just like straight up fuck somebody up, but they feel nothing and they're totally fine afterwards.
Yeah, like, if I was indestructible and I was just curious, like, I would let somebody throw me, like, hold me by the arms, spin me around, and throw me to see how far I would go.
Wouldn't you also like voluntarily lose a limb?
Hold you by the what?
My arms? What did you think I said?
You said it.
AMS.
You said
Oh, my
AMS.
arms. I meant my arms.
Just like Anthony said, yogurt.
I don't think I said yogurt.
He did, 100%.
This episode is going to take a lot of editing.
Yeah.
Sorry,
the
future
arm.
Anthony. It wasn't
Just
on
call the
purpose.
episode the one with all the edits.
I like to feel that like the vast majority of my edits are completely unrecognizable. You
Seamless.
don't even know.
Some of them, it's like there wasn't even edits at all. You just leave the thing that we told you to not put in there. I'm just kidding.
No, it happens. You're
I
not
guess-
kidding.
I
You're not
think-
kidding. It happened.
I heard it and I was like, oh no! So
Good thing no one listens.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Hey, Ramon, Jennifer, Hector,
I don't know.
Anna.
It's fair.
I guess the question is hard to answer because there's so many people in society right now that do things that aren't really considered appropriate because they're just assholes. Like, I think people who wear their Juicy Couture sweatpants and slippers to go to Starbucks should all die.
But you're the asshole
I
in
can't
that.
say that.
Yeah.
Am I?
Because what are they doing?
I have to be privy to see. I have to see their nasty sleepwear, their crustiness, and their no underwear balls sagging around like that. I am the asshole because I chose to put
their
on
balls
clothes.
are literally hanging out of their juicy booty shorts.
It's happened. I'm just saying. But I'm the asshole because I decided to look presentable when I left the house that morning. But this motherfucker who's so busy couldn't, she got up, got in her car, drove to Starbucks. You can put on pants.
I don't know. That
And her
sounds like
balls were
confidence to
hanging
me.
out of the shorts.
Look, I've been to West Hollywood. Don't judge these people.
I don't know. With what we're going through right
There's-
now, I get more confused why people are still in sandals. Because I was just like, ain't the floor, even more dirty?
The floor's lava.
No,
Those people are just lazy.
The floor's always been dirty.
Yeah, but ain't it even more dirty now? Because COVID?
Because of the COVID?
Ain't it,
I don't
how
think that's how
much
it works.
worse?
By comparison, yeah.
I don't think, if someone has COVID and they cough, I don't think it just lands on the ground and it's just there now.
That's what I was told!
It's like a COVID
I
bomb.
was literally told it's just on the ground now, especially if they spit or whatever. Now that's on your foot.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, yes, if they spit directly on the ground, yes.
And
it's
so
on
many
the ground
people
now.
spit all the time. Who's to say that there's not COVID on the ground?
What she says makes sense.
Yeah, okay,
What she has
See?
some sense. The water droplets that you cough out, gravity's
Yes.
going to take them to the ground.
So it blows my mind when I see people in okay, I've never had issues with people who wear
The sun should be taking care of that pretty quickly, though.
I almost said a thing I shouldn't be saying on the show. Yeah, but people aren't licking the ground.
Also true, and they're not.
I was going to say,
licking their
can your
feet.
foot catch it?
What's up?
I thought
Can your
Do
foot
you have
catch
open
it?
wounds
No.
on your foot and you're stomping around?
That's what I thought. I'm like,
If you had an open wound on your foot, then it could come into
Yeah.
play. But as long as you're not handling your feet and then touching your orifices,
I mean,
you'd be okay.
yeah.
And of all of us, I assume you do that the least, Steph.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's also.
I
True.
feel like there's at least 5 steps before you ever come near your feet.
I'm going to need you to
that's
walk
true.
me through that one.
Of the four of us, I feel Steph is least likely to touch her feet and then an orifice.
Yeah. I don't know.
So out of the rest, so okay.
He's
So
not
what
saying
you're
it's a high
saying?
probability that the rest of us do.
Yeah. I'm saying of the four of us, to rank us, Steph is number one.
I just I
He's
don't
like
know.
saying Steph is at the 1%. The 1%. There's a 1% chance she's gonna touch her feet, then touch her orifices. We're at 2%.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Right, but
It's not,
still
you're not
1%
more
high.
What do
likely
you
because
think
she's
I'm
less
sitting-
likely.
okay. I guess in the sense of I may scratch my foot and then I may scratch my ear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and not
Yeah.
notice it.
Okay. The way I took it was that you thought that I was sitting here at night licking my foot.
No.
look. We don't judge you for what you do in your free time.
Yeah, I don't know. I've just always been bothered.
Look,
by
if
that.
I could lick my foot, that means I can lick other things, and trust me, there's no
Like-
judgment here.
No, I'm pretty sure I can lick my foot right now, but I can't curl over and suck my own dick.
Yeah, but I'm fatter than you.
Pretty sure you could probably lick your foot too.
Sometimes I get out of breath putting on my
I'm
shoes.
not going to try it.
I'm not that flexible, guys.
I'm not flexible.
You're not curling straight
Anthony
over like
doesn't
you
have any-
bend your knee and lift your foot upwards.
Sounds like
I'm
you've
not
tried this before. I don't know.
No, I'm
What
just
technology
imagining
you're
it
working with.
I'm pretty sure I could do it.
Are you just trying to put your foot up?
You can't bring your foot. All right, just for the listener, everyone's
No, I can't do
everyone
it.
is scrolled
I
back
get it.
from their monitor,
I can get
and is
really
now
close.
everyone is trying to lift their foot. Steph's probably within maybe
Steph-
6 inches of her face. Maybe
Use that
Nope,
serpent tongue of
can't do
yours.
it.
Jordan and Leland can't even bring their foot into view.
Ow! I'm gonna be
To
sore. more.
fair.
This is
To be
ridiculous.
fair,
To be
there's also leg day
fair.
today, so I can't really move my legs.
Yeah, let's talk about this. You go to the gym?
Yes.
Like you physically go to a
Yes, I
gym?
physically go to a gym. Face masks are required.
No. My tells you all I need to say. That's good. We're moving on.
Leland just wants to judge you.
Yeah.
I want to judge him for not being healthy.
think-
That's all. I want him to live a very long life in productiveness and not die from the COVID.
There's lots of social distancing. There's lots of face masks and all these disinfectant wipes. We're being as safe as possible. There was a dude wearing flip
can't
flops
judge
and no
too
mask. I was
much.
pissed.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't judge too much. I work with the public every fucking day.
Yeah, but you still
So,
take your steps, I'm sure. As much as you can.
like steps to be safe, or like I'm counting my steps.
no, we don't do
Like,
that anymore. That's not popular.
I mean,
Is that not a thing
I don't
anymore?
think so. Not like it used to.
Like
be.
I
I
got
can't get my
6,000 today.
steps.
I got
Nice.
7,000.
I just don't think anyone brags about it anymore.
Yeah, no one brags about
Yeah,
that.
Fitbit isn't on Facebook anymore.
that's true.
Now, is that kind of like the people that talk about being vegan? Do we hate them too, or no?
Not the same level.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
fine with letting these people live their lives.
They can live their lives. I just don't need to hear
just think
about
it's-
it.
So you want to?
That's
you,
my
You want to
point.
censor these people?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, I think it's exactly
I
what
just
you
think
wanna
that
do.
Sometimes, I just think there's a conversation. Like if I haven't asked, "Hey, are you into cycling?" Then I don't need to hear about your cycling.
That's fair.
It's
Like Dawn has become a cyclist. I don't care.
I think the thing that Leland is mad at is when people make a thing just part of their personality. It's just like, oh, I'm vegan, and that's just
Yes.
that's their personality.
That's what. Yes,
Agreed.
But
that's not every
hate
vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are some vegans who
it's
don't
not-
tell everyone that they're fucking vegan.
I don't know.
Sure. I have not met those people, but I'm sure they exist. Because I live in LA, where everything has to be
Yeah, I
told.
mean that's just
everything.
LA.
Yes,
I don't
exactly.
know.
It's the capital of that.
I don't. I mean, I get really annoyed when anything's just like like whatever anything is. Instantly, someone has to tell you a negative thing about it, and I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, Steph. I'm not listening to a word you're saying because the calendar in the background is so distracting.
Oh, him?
Yeah, Mr.
Is that
Mr.
guy?
July?
Is that the Is that the black guy
Let
with
me
the big
tell
dick?
you how it's a black guy who's shirtless and he's still got a beanie
With
on.
the big dick?
I mean, I would assume
still got
it's
a
big.
beanie on?
He still has like a beanie cap on. He's at the beach.
Is
He's
that
wearing a
Tyrese?
suit. He's wearing a speedo
I
and
should
a
just
beanie.
bring it over so you can judge. Hold on.
Yeah, sure, bring it over.
Oh no, you don't have to.
I mean, Jordan brought it up. Jordan, you want to see it?
Yeah, sure. Why not? I'm sure the listeners would love this.
I mean, it's visual podcast.
Like, we never do that.
Fantastic.
Right?
Yeah, it's true. What's? Oh, I was about to ask her a question. Her
I
things
can
are
show you the merry men.
What, Steph,
This is-
Steph, what is the name in the calendar?
Muscle men.
Steph,
I mean, ain't wrong. This dude is fucking
yeah,
ripped.
He is.
Oh my God, he's got that Ed McGuinness kind of drawing.
does.
Anthony. Look at
July.
that.
You can see his back muscles from the front.
That's right.
This
Steph,
was
you're
Mr. June.
I don't understand the. That is not.
I know, it's
sexy.
not.
It's a bit
It's
much.
not at all.
Yeah,
It's
the
horrible.
back can get ugly real fast.
Yeah, Steph, I'm gonna need you to take a picture of Mr. July and post that on your Instagram so the viewers, the listeners can see
I'm just
this.
gonna have all these guy pictures.
No context. I have
Couple months.
absolutely no
Just put
context.
Mr. July.
Don't even put a hashtag
Yeah.
on it. Actually, no. Put hashtag Muscleman. That's it.
Can I see?
Nothing
Can I see
else.
August?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You want to see your
Yeah,
birthday month?
I just always want to know what my birthday month looks like in any calendar. It does
Yeah.
not matter what the calendar
Honestly,
is.
October also.
This is Mr.
Yeah.
Ooh, goddamn! He has
Oh, there you go,
he has a
Anthony.
goddamn
All right.
10-pack.
That thing has. He's got muscles on muscles. Like that's not.
Yeah, it's an 8-pack stuff.
I was like
Anthony, as you've said once before, and it's still the greatest line ever to me, is that when we saw those 300 guys at that WonderCon, and I felt real bad, and you were like, no, Leland, don't feel bad. That man's never had
That
cheese.
dude-
And I was
That
like, you're
man
right.
looks like,
I
like
have.
a Bobo from Double Dragon.
Dude,
Mr. September is about to have
Mr.
a fucking
September is
aneurysm.
gonna explode.
He's got veins bulging out.
Yeah. Oh my
Like
god.
these are like, dear listener, like
Right.
this is like Mr. Olympia level like muscle men.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
just like keep that in mind. These aren't like model athletic, trying to rent a house for me pretty. These guys are just fucking
They got
bags.
a model looking guy for Mr.
Steph
October.
got really attracted to number.
Look at
Oh
Mr.
wow.
October.
Damn.
I let him hold me. Shit.
Shit.
mean-
Yeah, he ain't bad at all.
To be honest, I wasn't
Beard
even
working
looking at
for
his
him.
muscles. His face alone looked fine.
Oh, he don't gotta
Like,
look.
Yeah, he looks.
Yeah.
Oh
he
my-
looks fine.
You got that intense smolder.
Yeah. Oh.
I dig it. Okay.
Good genetics on that lad.
This is Mr. November. You got that
That
No
man didn't
head.
get a face.
No
No,
head.
no head in the photo.
those V cuts.
It's just balls up to his
Oh,
neck.
the cum
What
gutters.
it's called? Cum gutters? I've never heard
I
that in my
mean,
life.
that's not the Latin phrase for it. You won't find
Wow.
Oh, look what they did in December. They made a Santa Claus.
it. Hey, presents get
Bump
heavy.
Santa.
It's
He's
just
out here working them shoulders.
it's just a dude.
He definitely knows how to bring you his
Why does
package.
December get to be themed, but Homeboy in October ain't got like a jack-o'-lantern something?
He has like a
He was
he
a
has little
vampire.
pumpkin.
Yeah, he
He
look
should have
he could be
a little cape and a
a
Batman
little vampire,
mask.
a little Bela Lugosi cape. That'd be great.
I should like have little theme stickers that I should put like where they're holding it somewhere.
Like all right, so listener, Mr. October, Mr. Smolders here,
What?
just about mid-thigh up to his head, and he's got two dumbbells out like he's curling. These dumbbells could easily be jack-o'-lanterns.
Yeah, they could be. He's just holding two jack-o'-lanterns and he's still smoldering at us.
Okay, those dumbbells are clearly not as heavy as his muscle flex.
No, he does
Those
high
are like
reps.
15 pounds.
Yeah,
Those
these
are
are-
both
He does
15
high
pounds.
reps.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But Steph, I need you.
Okay, you can put away the sex now.
Steph, I
This
need
has been
you
a
to
real
take-
fun visual bit.
We need to take you. I need you to take these pictures, just post them on your Instagram, no context, just hashtag muscle men.
March, his tattoo says Chico Man.
Chico Man?
Yeah, right here, Chico Man.
Ooh, right above the
Is
belt.
that D'Angelo?
He's got a. All right.
And his name is also, or I think the top tattoo says Mi Vida Forever.
My life forever.
Oh, okay. Do you, man? Mr. February? He got
He just
like
really
a
likes his arm.
Claude Van Damme looking face.
No.
No?
No, we got a Peter Gallagher looking
This
face.
is Mr. January.
Is that Channing Tatum?
It's not.
It could be.
No, that guy's bigger than Tatum is.
I never got to Mr.
I don't like his
January.
chest.
I was given this calendar in February. And
Oh, so you didn't get to enjoy Mr. January.
no, not at all. It's okay.
Aw,
I mean,
that's too bad.
All right, well, we brought this around to Peter Gallagher, so that's closing up shop, right? Like,
Number one.
Yeah,
Peter
once we
Gallagher
reference the
podcast.
beginning of the podcast, that's how we know we're done.
I just used it because it was a calendar. So I don't care for the guys on
That's
it.
fine.
Don't you?
Sure.
I mean,
We saw your face when you saw Mr. October.
okay, Mr.
Yeah.
October, he's a beautiful man. Like,
He
you
is.
can't argue that. He's very handsome.
I mean, I think we all agree he was the hottest of the 12.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You don't even have to show me his body. Just picture him with like a nice button-up shirt and
I was thinking that too.
right, a nice
Like,
button-up
yeah.
shirt.
It's
I
like,
wouldn't.
like a kind of like a off-white button-up shirt,
Yeah,
and he's still holding dumbbells.
surrounded by some greenery and some flowers, taking me out to dinner with his dumbbells. That's fine. He just carries them.
He just
all
carries
the
the
time.
dumbbells with him on dates. Had to leave the gym early, babe. Sorry, I got to get these in.
I gotta get a couple pumps in.
I've got 2 more sets.
2 more sets of the lightest weights
Just bench
ever.
pressing the waiter.
He's like, make sure you don't order carbs.
That's the last thing I need. A guy judging
Carbs?
with, like, the food. Like, yeah,
No,
that too.
that's what I was saying. We need to stop judging people for the food they eat.
It's true.
Like, let us enjoy whatever it is we're eating.
That's
Yes.
fair.
Yeah.
God. It's like those...
But yeah, I agree. But if I see you eating something stupid, I'm gonna let you know I don't want you to die.
That's fair. I get that.
All right.
And that's
I'll
not
put
judgment,
down my
that's
cyanide
caring.
sandwich.
Oh, but it's so good at this time of night.
It tastes like almonds.
Does it?
Take us
Yes.
out, Steph.
Cyanide has a yeah. Cyanide tastes like
I
almonds.
love almonds.
Take us out, Steph.
Well, don't drink cyanide then.
Also, almonds have a very, very, very small trace amount.
Oh. Is that like how, what is it? No.
Cilantro.
No, I haven't heard the cilantro one.
Yeah, it's like certain population. It smells like
Yeah.
soap.
To some people, it smells and tastes like soap.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Why, does it taste like soap to you?
I thought...
Are you one of these people, but you eat it anyway? You're like, I love the
I
taste
don't
of soap.
like cilantro. I actually get it taken.
No, it's terrible.
I get that taken out of stuff if I can.
Oh, I just remembered something. Remember how months ago we were talking about this thing when we found that some people have different ways of thinking, like they don't have an inner
Yeah.
monologue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found out my brother's one of those people. He does not have an inner monologue at all.
That tells him what to do?
No, he's just a visual thinker.
What?
Jordan, you live with a serial killer.
Wait, visual thinker as in like he only sees it and that's how it works?
He sees images in his head instead of talking to himself about things.
Oh, I see.
I don't think. No, that wasn't the exercise that we were doing.
No, the exercise was to see if we're more visual or whatever.
Oh yeah, we
but-
found
crazy.
that me and Anthony have very similar
Yeah, we
thinking.
envisioned,
We
the same almost
idea.
everything.
Remember,
Yeah.
I saw a hand, and it was a white guy's hand.
Well, yes.
That's what.
Both of us saw white hands, red balls on the table going in the same direction.
Yeah, that was the one.
What test is this?
Yeah, Leland wasn't a part
can
of
we
that
t-
episode.
I want
Can
to
we
take the
tell him?
test.
Is that something really simple?
I'd have to find.
Well,
I'd have
I'll-
to find the thing again.
Well, it's all right.
It's
You
not
can
a
do it on your own
BuzzFeed
time. We don't
Okay.
have to do it
test.
right now, but
Yeah.
I just know you
figure
had
it
to
is.
like visually.
You mean I won't find out which Disney princess I am by
You
picking
won't.
yogurt?
You won't. No, it's just a matter of
Fuck
like if you
this.
can visualize in your mind.
Yeah,
Some people
I'm
can't visualize in their
always Ariel for
It's-
some
Yeah.
reason.
Well, Leland, when you're thinking about something, do you have an inner monologue?
Typically,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You're like 80% of the population.
Yeah.
My brother, no inner monologue. So
like he doesn't ever talk to himself.
mind. Not in his head.
not in his
I
head.
don't.
Yeah. So
I guess I don't understand. How
yeah. So
that
I
works.
asked him like when you're watching a movie or whatever, like, and people are talking in their heads, what did you find that weird? He's like, well, no, because he understands
What they're
that
doing.
they're
The concept, sure.
Yeah, they're there to just talk about stuff, but
He's
he
been
didn't realize
trained.
that that's an actual thing that people do.
Oh,
Oh, you thought it was just a narrative device.
Yeah.
I do that constantly.
All right, Leland, how you feeling this week? You feeling strong? Feeling podcast ready? Come on.
I can give you the email.
I want more than that. I want more than that. I want
The whole thing.
the whole shebang. I want you to take us out.
That's not happening. We are the League of the Ridiculous Conversations. Jordan, where can they find us?
You can find us on most social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Just look for LRC Podcast.
Anthony,
Hold on, I gotta
if they'd like to.
I gotta get some water. This
Email
outro
us.
is so dry.
Oh, wow.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready now.
Oh,
Leland
man.
just put down his headphones. He just threw his headphones down on the table. He is donezo. Ready?
Cut it right there.
We are the League of Ridiculous Conversations. Thank you for listening. Jordan, if you would have people want to email us, go ahead and give us them
You
to
can email
email.
us at lrcpodcast@gmail.com.
Anthony, where would you like to listen to this podcast?
I like listening to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, but you can also do so on Stitcher, Spotify, Google Play, and where most podcasts are available.
And Steph, would you like to tell us all the social medias that you can locate us on?
Locate us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at LORC Podcast.
No one saw you wink.
Would you
Steph.
like-
This is
Why
the
are you
audio
winking?
I'm
podcast.
winking at you guys.
Jordan, where can people reach you if they'd like to follow you in your bullshit
Oh,
online?
that's my bullshit. Just search for @Jordan is a bear. Literally type into Google, you'll find me.
Anthony, your bullshit.
If you want to handle my love gun, you can find me at Graphite Night or Spooky Spookington on the Instagram.
Steph, and now
You
your
can find
bullshit.
my bullshit at Twitter and Facebook and Instagram at Stephanoids. STEPHUHNOIDS. I post stuff. Sometimes bullshit.
Again, Leland's losing it.
The way she said it was like, I post stuff,
That's
mic
exactly
drop.
how I felt. You saw my mic drop
Also,
Yeah,
what
that's-
she
that's
says
what
often.
people do.
from like down here
Uh,
because I did that notion.
and you can find my bullshit at Leland Pierce Art.
Where?
You can find my bullshit at Leland Pierce Art on Instagram or the Facebook.
All this is staying in.
I love it. Perfect.
Hey, future Anthony, kiss my ass.
Bye.
Did Leland just give up?
You're not wrong. What? Is there anything
Yeah.
else? What? I said everything.
You set us all up to say goodbye. Until next week.
Just say
Bye.
it.
Oh,
Until next.
okay. Go ahead.
Until next week, we are the League of Ridiculous Conversations. I'm Leland. That's
Jordan.
Jordan. Anthony.
Anthony?
And Steph. I pointed and no one said
'Cause we
Because
don't
I don't
know who you're
where
pointing
you're
at.
pointing at.
I realized that after I pointed.
Is it time now? Bye.
It's so done. My face hurts. You guys gave me a headache.
I love it though. This is perfect. Wait, did you guys stop?
And stop.
Oh.